It was again New Year's time. What year I know not, nor does it matter. Faithful old Earth had duly completed its prescribed number of revolutions, and 365 days had come and gone. But they had not been ordinary days. They had been days of wonder. I do not mean by wonder the daily miracles of nature about us, for rain falling and the sun shining and the grass growing are all wondrous, and every day is a day of wonder in that sense. But this was something different, something surprising, for the days of wonder of which I speak had been due to something that man, for the first time in their history, had done with good heart and their own free will. It was not that these days were distinguished by the birth of dreadful and marvelous machines, or by extraordinary feats of super speed, or by new explanations of the moon. No, none of these. Some beneficent power had taken hold of mankind, as we shall see. For the chief, the most notable business that consumed these amazing 365 days was called, we are told, the Parliament of a Year. And therein had laid the wonder of it. Much preparation had gone on long before among the nations of the world, and in due course those chosen had met together. Calmly the discussions had gone on during that thrilling and astonishing year, and finally the document of agreement was finished. It had been written and rewritten, growing briefer and briefer as differences disappeared one after the other. Some said the document was only 10,000 words in length. Some said only 10. And so, on the last day of the period allotted, it was again New Year's time, the time of which I speak, as bells of joy began to sound the world over, for hints of the great decision had begun to be broadcast by the news commentaries of the world. The solemn plenipotentiaries of all the lands began to affix their signatures to the world's greatest document. They had labored long, and on their faces were graven the deep lines of weariness and fatigue, but their eyes shone with a great content. Their shadowed eyes were alight with friendship. They had labored long to reach the golden decision, and were tired in body, but their hands were firm and their steps did not falter. On huge television screens, the happy, dancing crowds beheld the scene that freed mankind forever from the senseless centuries of war. On a dais of gold, spread upon a table of pure white marble, lay the scroll. In stately, orderly ceremony, each delegate signed his name, and as the bells in remote hamlets and the bells of great cathedrals pealed out the tremendous news, as sirens shrieked, and I know not what else made up the jubilant universal din, but the world knew that the document that had been signed contained only one single word. It was the word peace.